ELI 5. How did Native Americans survive harsh winters? Depending on where and when you are looking at. 1. They would move the locations of their settlements. Around where I live, in New England, in the American Northeast, the local Native Americans would have two main settlements for different times of the year. In the summer months, they would encamp by the rivers and coasts to gather shellfish and fish, and in the winter they would move inland into the forests to get away from the coastal winds and harvest crops planted in springtime. 2. They would live in comparatively smaller houses, so as to conserve heat. European explorers/colonists would often note of how smoky and crowded native houses, called wigwams or wetu, depending on how specific you want to get, could be. Coming from someone that has built and slept in a wetu reconstruction, they can be very snug and cozy, so long as your fire draws well and doesn't smoke you out. From historical accounts and archaeological studies, Native Americans in the Northeast gradually adopted European-style houses and chimneys mainly because of health issues caused by smoke. Chimneys are less efficient at keeping heat inside a building, since they vent most of it outside, but they are generally better at venting smoke as well. 3. They adopted textiles en masse. The most valuable trade good between Europeans and Native Americans wasn't guns, or metal tools, or alcohol. It was cloth, mainly wool and linen. The Native Americans loved trade cloth so much that many European producers of cloth switched over to producing cloth specifically for the fur trade.